Well, hello, guys. Hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. Thank you for tuning in to Un Poco Mas, the show where we give you just a little bit more. It is June 14th, 2023. It's about 11:30 a.m. out here in beautiful Los Angeles. We have about 90 minutes left in the trading day here on a Wednesday, hump day. Welcome and hello, hello and welcome. Guys, I wanted to jump on a quick live stream. Just to go over and digest the news we got from the Fed today. Markets obviously taking it very badly. NASDAQ was moderately green, waiting for the announcement, and then just took a big dump in its own pants. I think, again, market makers were going to push the market down right now, no matter what. SOFI had been green all day and then was hanging on to about a 2 to 3% gain, kind of bouncing around there in the channel between the 980s and like 970 or something like that. And then it's just taking a little cliff dive here in the last 15 20 minutes, last half hour or so. Looked like it was going to recover and then again back down. So guys, looking at really heavy volume on the SOFI stock. I noticed the volume really pick up. We just traded 200,000 shares that tick 30,000. So market makers are just attacking the stock, dumping the stock. Probably a lot of day traders who were on the fence, not day traders, but swing traders who were on the fence, taking a lot of profits. I'm not panicking here at all, guys. High interest rates, if they do more rate hikes this year, higher interest rates have been good for SoFi's bottom line. SoFi's major profit center right now is net interest income, and these higher rates have only increased those margins and that spread. And SoFi, because they're increasing their deposits so quickly, SoFi has plenty of headroom to loan more money at these higher interest rates. I can't say that I'm terribly surprised um, by the decision. Not the decision. I'm not surprised they paused the rate hike because the inflation number, the CPI number, had come down so much. But when you consider this stock market rally, and when you consider the jobs numbers, the jobs number again came down a little bit, but the economy has been quite strong for these aggressive rate hikes. So it just, I think while the CPI has been affected, it was also affected more in some areas and less in other areas of the country. Like, I was just looking at a news report yesterday and it was like, well, CPI is way down in like Riverside, California, but in someplace in Indiana, it had barely changed. So this stuff is regional, it's complicated, and it's not as, hey, C-Bar, what's going on? Good to see you. Danny Deals here. Nice to meet you. Nice to make your acquaintance. So guys, we're at 937, again, down about 18 cents. If you look at this little handy dandy wedge I drew on this short term action today, you basically saw that things were coming to a head, and then I thought we were going to continue to go up along this line, but in fact, what happened is this short-term trend line that was providing resistance at the top of the wedge and coiling down to this point seems to have flipped and hopefully become support, guys. I want to draw your attention to something that I think is going to be critical if we can sort of hold the line on this trend line and bounce off the 200-day moving average, because we've already the 10-day it just kind of chases the stock. It's not critical, that line there in yellow, right about here. But breaking down below the 50-day is not good. Look at the we kind of bounced off the 50-day about noon and then jumped back up for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then there was that huge candle that sold off at 12:35, and that's when that huge candle, the tail of it, broke down below the 50-day moving average. And then this next candle is extremely bearish. Didn't get any recovery, no bounce, no buying off that 50-day moving average. Come down, traded right along this here trend line, and then came back up, made another move above the 10-day. But you'll note right here, bounced off the 50-day moving average quite decisively. I had one candle there that looked like it might have been hopeful, and we might have made a move off of that small red candle. But it did not happen, guys. And then the stock began to sell off a little bit. The only thing I can hang my hat on here, guys, is that we seem to have possibly found some support at the 200-day moving average that is crossing my trend line that I drew, the short-term trend line, just on the daily chart here, guys. Just taking a look at the daily, it doesn't look too bad, guys. We're going back up. I say at the end of the day, fundamentals, math, numbers, actual facts, and good management will win out over fudge, shorts, turds, crooked analysts. Guys, at the end of the day, facts matter. And I always say, and not, this isn't my quote, obviously, very famous quote, but you're entitled to your own opinion, but you are not entitled to your own facts. And SoFi keeps earning the right to win. I listen to CLP, Chris LaPointe. I like to give everyone initials like CB, C Bar, HT, Harry Toes here. What's up, everybody? J Mac. What's up, J Mac? How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Wanted to again just welcome you guys. Say welcome and hello, hello and welcome, welcome and hello, guys. I was just listening to some Turd Eye Blind, getting pumped up. That Third Eye Blind song. I don't want to sing it because I'm losing my voice already. I was just on like a 2 hour conference call meeting, and then I had another meeting. Oh boy, what a day. But guys, I'm live streaming. I'm talking to 4 fine folks out there. And what we're seeing, guys, this is very, very important. As I just noted, we are coming up off of the trend line, and we are looks like, guys, we might be staying above that 200-day. And that's going to be critical, guys. We're just right there at this. This is a really critical inflection point, guys. We need to go back up. We need to finish above this. Definitely, we need to finish above this $9.52 level, and I think we're going to do it, guys. I think there's still a hell of a lot of buying pressure coming into the stock. You can see it. People are still buying these dips. We have 102 million shares traded. Still 85 minutes left in the trading day. Volume's extremely heavy. I don't think retail turd army is dumping. We got Friends Yozeki. Hello. 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 Um, Hello. What's going on, guys? John Rodriguez, good afternoon. Hello, sir. I remembered how to say your name and didn't call you that weird, like, Portuguese thing I was making up. Rodriguez. Rodriguez. It sounds like a George Takei name. Like, oh, hello. Hello. Perhaps you didn't remember in the original Star Trek, I played a much more prominent role. Hello, Rodriguez. Hello, Mr. Rodriguez. I am glad to see you. Cool emoji right back at you, brother. Guys, I'm just getting on here to tell everybody, relax. Like, what are we reacting to, guys? The Fed kept rates unchanged and then suggested 2 more hikes could be coming this year. Could be, guys. It's not a sure thing. The Fed is looking at data and reacting. Yes, the Fed was a little late to the party, but actually I think Fed Powell took decisive action. They were steady. I don't think they overreacted. They didn't do like 1 points. They did the cuts they need. They did the interest rate increases they needed to do. Guys, sometimes you got to take the pain, and you can't let inflation run rampant, guys. We're not like some banana republic, third world country where so far anyway, we're the reserve currency for the entire world, and we have to keep our fiscal house in order here, guys. That means debt. That means debt ceiling. That means our spending. we have to address, guys, our long term structural spending issues here in the United States. A healthy stock market's great, healthy private companies are great, but you have to have healthy government and public policy as well. We have to have a system that actually functions rather than just wanting to kill each other all the time. Anyway, I'm off on a rant there, guys. So we got a few people in the house right now, guys. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything they're looking at in terms of SoFi? Let me get you over to just a little bit of news. I'll get you a live short update here on the day. I think shorts actually were covering earlier. I think they probably started reshorting. Yeah, they have. This hasn't been updated in a little while. It looks like 3 million net had been returned, but I think it's actually swinging back just a little bit the other way. Let me look at the live interest here on the chart. And yeah, well, looks like it's trending down toward about 12. So I think the short interest is actually going to be flat or up on the day. I think they're looking for an entry to a quick short attack here. Let me look at any current news. As you guys know, got the initiation picked up a rating from BTIG, who is also there. This analyst is new to them, Lance Jesserun, but I did note he worked for Jefferies and he works in the payments and fintech space. So I have a feeling this guy knows what he's doing, but I want to dig down a little bit more. But anyway, I like the number. You know, I like his call. Whether he's credible or whether he's a pumper, I don't know. But I like pumpers. Like I don't have anything against the pumper. I've been accused of being a pumper, and I wear it as a badge of honor. A scarlet P, a scarlet P upon my breast. It doesn't bother me, guys. I'm a pumper. JMac, if we don't close at 9:52, further pullback. JMac, let me look at this news really quick, and then I'll pull you back over to the chart, and I'll tell you all what's going to happen. I'll get out my crystal balls, and I'll show them to you guys. SoFi Technologies shares inexpensive, a firm business model under pressure. Yeah, BTIG. Yeah, a firm sucks, guys. It's just a firm's business model does not make sense, and I always say they're selling, Peloton bikes on credit to people in trailer parks with leaky roofs, and they want to drive. These are people that want to drive a brand new Tesla with like a $1,200 payment while their trailer park for your FEMA trailer rusts and disintegrates. Like it's people without their priorities in order, guys. Buy now, pay later. Let's do that with our student loans too. Let's just buy now, pay never. How about that? How about you never pay your bills? That's a firm's business model. Loan a bunch of money, sell the crap loans to some idiots. Um, who live in castles, and then let those loans go bad, and then let some other turds deal with it while we hook a bunch of new turds, sell a bunch of new turds, Peloton bikes, and then, oh, now we're on buy now, pay later on Amazon. So we got more poor turds on Amazon we can sell stuff to. While SoFi focuses on the quality customer with the highest incomes, the best credit. We build our house out of bricks, we build a solid foundation, and the notion that nobody wants to buy SoFi's loans, is absolutely absurd. CLP, Chris Lapointe, was on point talking about this at the Morgan Stanley conference the other day. Guys, I highly encourage you to listen to this baby. All you have to do is head on over to investor.sofi.com, click on events, and you can sign up really easy. It's free, and listen to this thing. It's probably available on YouTube also. I don't know. They guard these things kind of closely. There's no video of them because it's kind of like meant for investors and stuff. It's not really meant to be like YouTube fodder. I think they feel like they can be a little bit more honest and a little bit more technical, and they don't have to cater to idiots and turds and fat YouTubers with fluffy hair and man buns. Okay, guys, we're hitting a little close though. Okay, so JMac, let me address JMac's question because I would be remiss if I did not do so. 10 financial stocks, whale activity. Just going through this. U.S. Buzz stocks on the move, midday movers. This was an interesting one, guys. Galileo partnered with this company called Plata Card. I guess they're a new innovative payment system in Mexico. And if you guys have seen what the banks are doing, like down in Argentina and South America, I think Mexico could similarly be a ripe opportunity for growth. And this company Plata is like a brand new payment system. It says the Plata card sets a new standard for financial tools, turning every interaction into a seamless experience. Card users will benefit from Plata's extensive innovation, which brings a deep understanding of user needs. Blah, 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 said Neri Tolardo. Neri Tolardo. I like the name, Neri Tolardo. I would trust a man named Neri Tolardo. I would probably buy a quesadilla from the man, or I don't know. That's probably belittling him, but I don't know. Just Neri Tolardo doesn't sound like an executive, but I'm not from Mexico, so I don't know. Maybe Neri Tolardo's like James Pennyworth or Tiles Buckingham. But anyway, basically they said they chose Galileo because Galileo's absolutely the best in the business at processing fraud prevention. The whole deal. Galileo now supports Plata card and transaction and payment processing with the highest level of innovation using modern open APIs. Galileo provides Plata with a flexible, secure, scalable, and fully integrated platform that helps Plata card operate efficiently and secure transactions. Guys, basically Galileo kicks ass and takes names, and if you didn't know about Plata card, neither did I. But hey, it's another account. They're always talking about how Galileo's losing. Galileo's talking to 12 major financial institutions right now, according to CLP and Comandante Noto. So I'm not worried about Galileo one bit. They're going to be a huge profit center for us going forward. Should we all sell all of our SOFI? Yes, sell them to me, Russo. I will meet you. I will pay you $3 American in cash for all your shares. I'll pay you in gold. I'll pay you in Bitcoin. I'll pay you in Dogecoin. I'll meet you with Elon Musk, and I will turn him over and shake him, and I will give you all the Dogecoin you want. I'll give you 1 billion Dogecoins, and you give me your SoFi shares. Deal, deal. Frenzies, frenzies. In any case, guys, welcome M. Russo 215. So JMac, let's go back to this. They do call me the Shart Master. Oh, guys, we made a recovery here. I'm blabbering on and on about Plata card and the stock's going up. Somebody poke me on Friendster when the stock starts to go up, guys. Don't leave me in the dark. I'm supposed to be the expert here. I'm the talking head on YouTube, and you guys see the stock going up, and I'm over here blabbering about the Plata card. Who cares about the Plata card? Jeez. Okay, guys, what am I talking about? I'm off on a tangent. Guys, JMac, back to your question. Where the hell did my chart go, guys? I think I closed all my charts. My mind is a little iffy. I would say it's Friday or it's early or it's late, but it's really not. It's just my lack of brain cells. As I get older, they don't work too good. Guys, I'm gonna take off all this schmutz so I can actually see what the hell's going on here. So let's see, guys, what's going to happen. So here at 49.50, guys, we've got it's very sticky. Just like 10 was very sticky. You notice these candles, these short little candles ending here. That means there's just buyers and sellers both at that level. That's all something means when it's trading sideways. Somebody's willing to sell there, somebody else wants to accumulate there. So we have support and resistance showing up at 950 and 10. This leads me to believe that if the market does not take any sort of wild actions, we are probably going to trade in between those levels. JMac, as I have been blabbering since your question, the Shart Master, yes, thank you, sir. I combine shorts and charts and all that. But I know a little bit about charts because I've been watching this stock and I know how it moves. I've been watching it minute by minute for the last several years, and I've absorbed all that information. Just sold. Wait, you were joking? Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't sell any Russo. No, I'm not going to sell SoFi. I don't sell any SoFi. My algo only accumulates. My algo never sells. I never sell anything. I'm going to die with all my stocks. So guys, I would expect that we will test 10 again here even today. I think that's not bad news for SoFi. Like 2 possible rate hikes if inflation numbers don't keep coming down. I mean, I don't see why that worries anybody. I think all they were trying to do was cool the stock market rally a little bit and just kind of get that under control because, this is a different type of economy. The stock market is a little bit disconnected from the jobs market, and like oil and gold were decoupled a little bit. It's not all those old paradigms, patterns, they don't hold as true anymore. There's a lot of independent thinking amongst retail investors, and they're a more significant portion of the stock market than they were, say, pre-COVID. In any case, guys, yeah, JMac, I don't see any further pullback below $9.52. In fact, I see, if anything, the stock probably trading a little bit sideways between 950 and 10. But overall, guys, I think the trend is going to be our friend in terms of the SoFi stock. Like, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, what is this? I'm not seeing like anything too crazy. This is just a little bit of pullback here, guys. I don't think this. I'm not worried about the news. I'm not worried about the chart. I'm not worried about pullback. Like, this is healthy, guys. You don't. The stock has just way more than doubled in a month, less than a month. So, um, there's absolutely no reason to panic if we pull back a couple of pennies and then bounce off the trend line here, guys. We've bounced convincingly off of the 200 day right here. We just dipped below it for these two candles, but then this green candle is very significant because it's a recovery. We just put in a bottom. It's a convincing, very convincing candle, and then you have three candles. This opened above where this closed, and again this opened above where this closed. So you're seeing three very, very bullish candles that bounced off the trend line and the 200 day, and then surpassed the 10 day, which again chases this stock down, this little selling. And if we can regain the 50 day here at about $9.75, where these two, the stock price and this 50-day moving average, are going to converge, I believe we'll go right back up and challenge $10, guys. This was a fake. This was a head fake by market makers to wash out some retail people out of some of these stocks, let them cover a little bit at slightly lower values, and then flip there and just accumulate some of the shares, because everybody talking about Fibonacci retracements and stuff down to 6, and they're going to buy at 550, blah blah blah, bullshit, guys. Ain't going to happen. Stock's not going to 550. Guys, I appreciate you guys that are in here. We've got 17 people, it looks like. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything they want to see? I don't really have anything more to add here. Nothing new over on Seeking Alpha. Again, stock price really recovering nicely, guys. Up 18 cents again, almost up 2%. SoFi Technologies, Morgan Stanley Payments and CRE Conference. Guys, if you hadn't, I strongly encourage you to read this transcript or listen. It's over on Seeking Alpha. I also, again, I'm not sponsored. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't do any of that stuff, guys. I pay full boat for all these services just because I want the latest information, and I want to bring you guys the latest information. And I think Seeking Alpha has the best original analysis and news in the business. But Chris Lapointe, guys, I mean, the CFO of SoFi. If you think Anthony Noto is impressive, which I totally agree that he is impressive, Chris Lapointe is equally impressive. This guy has a command of the numbers. He is so relaxed and confident. Nothing shakes him. This guy from Morgan Stanley, Jeff Alderson, he was all business. I believe he was an analyst also. He wasn't like one of these host types. He was very dry, right into the numbers. Challenge some challenging questions, challenged the business model, the numbers, the assumptions, and Lapointe is just all over it. Not only reiterating everything Noto said, that just going into a bit more, like say, granular detail. And the guy just inspires confidence. He is a young guy. He is just rock steady. And I really, really like the fact that we have, a supporting cast around Noto who is just equally capable and impressive and equally good spokesperson for the company. Um, Guys, Harry Toe, yeah, I agree. Chris was on point. I think it was Harry Toe, or maybe it was Deuce Kabuski, who was telling me to watch this presentation a couple of days ago, and I finally had a chance to listen to it in two halves, and I think I listened to it twice. Like the second time was just in the background, guys. But he goes over everything here, guys. He goes over the numbers. Like there is not a lot of chance and speculation in what SoFi does, guys. They know their numbers like the back of their hands. So there's 1.7 trillion in student loans underwritten from 2006, 2007 to like 2019, 2020 range, and 575 billion of that was in the high 6 to high 7 range. So that's in line with where they can price today. So that's their total addressable market. And as part of that, we estimate there to be about 2,000 or 200 billion worth of loans that are outstanding in that price range, but also in the credit box they operate in. So, of those loans, only about a third of those borrowers would qualify for the type of credit and income that SoFi underwrites. Two-thirds they just would reject out of hand because they're just not qualified with their very high standards. So, huge opportunity, especially given, and they also noted they have a 60% market share. And there's two ways they're going at this. It's not just trying to reduce rates, which they'll only be able to do around the margins because interest rates are obviously high right now, and there's potential for two more hikes this year. But the other thing that could become a big player is the extension of the time. So they can lower your payment a lot, even while keeping your interest rate the same or slightly higher. And that'll buy people more time while making a smaller payment on their loan, and then they can refi again. And SoFi does not charge any points, fees, there's no prepayment penalties. So you can go from a 10-year to a 20-year student loan and then still pay it back in 5 years with no penalties if your finances allow you to do that. But it just allows you flexibility, it allows you options, it takes the pressure off, and it's just good for the customer and it's good for the company, and therefore it's good for us shareholders. Oh, getting a phone call here. Let's just ignore that. Um, Guys, anybody up here right now? Benjamin Wingreen, holy $10 calls is killing it. Yep. Guys, the company, like what's showing right now is that this attack was just complete BS. The company is in fact quite resilient. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to peter us out, moving toward the 50-day, guys. I don't think it's going to work. Let's take a look at what the volume is doing. Volume is up to 110 million shares, guys, and we're not even at noon out here on the Pacific Coast yet. So volume is extremely heavy. Um, let's see, guys. Let's see. Okay, I got like 15 texts here from business associates, different folks. Anyway, guys, that's neither here nor there. Hey, Chris. Hey, Benjamin Wingreen. Hey, Harry Toe. Hey, guys. Hope everybody is doing very, very well, guys. I'm going to cut this thing off at noon out here my time because I have a lot of work to do and got to get out of the office here and do some rounds here later this afternoon, but wanted to check in with you guys, reassure everybody. And while I was trying to reassure everybody, the market reassured everyone for me, and people started buying the SoFi stock again, and we are back solidly in the green of 12 cents on the day at $9.66. Let's take a look at the ratings. Anybody else upgrade? Anybody else downgrade? Not right now. Let's take a look at the news. Any news? BTIG begins fintech coverage, picks up SoFi, bearish on Affirm. Yeah, we're getting some of that Affirm money coming into the stock, guys. You Affirm turds, get on the bus, start saving money, stop buying Peloton bikes and Apple Watches and a new iPhone every year that you can't afford. Because you live with your parents. Stop spending money on credit. Start saving. Get your money right. Get over to SoFi. Affirm is for turds. Join the turd army. We are the good turds, and Affirm are bad turds. You don't want to be with those kind of turds. Love the coverage. Powell C-Bar Powell Chris, thank you, sir. I'm not sure if you're talking about Powell or me, but either way, we are both handsome men. He goes more that sort of salt and pepper, wealthy, disheveled, kind of I don't know what I'm doing look, where I go with more the just rolled out of bed type of guy who is probably jobless and is probably on his way down to Subway to take advantage of that 3 foot long deal they have in the afternoon midweek. But in any case, Chris, thanks for watching. I'm just joking. I'm just trying to tickle your funny bone, folks. Peter Griffin, you know what really grinds my gears? Um, Websites. Like, there's all kinds of pictures and letters. I'd rather just be outside walking the dog. Brian, come here. SoFi Technologies price target raised to 11 from 8 at Truist. Why SoFi stock keeps going up? Because it's awesome, and we're awesome, and the turd army is pushing it up. That's why. Even stock Karen is bullish right now. I'm not bullish. Um, Okay, guys, Stock Karen's not bullish. I don't want to speak for Stock Karen. We don't know where she's coming from. Three fintech stocks with high potential for growth. Investor place absolutely looking bullish. Stocks making the biggest move today: Logitech, Toyota, United Health, AMD, and more. And the and more is SoFi, guys. We are part of that and more club, and that plays right into un poco mas because that basically means and more or a little bit more. We're in poco more. And SoFi is more. You see this right here where it says and more? That's us, guys. Don't you feel honored? You're part of that and more category. Part of that graph, the other category, the little piece of the pie that nobody gives a crap about. The amachiki, abajin. I say that wrong because of my foreign language skills are terrible. But in any case, guys, stocks making the biggest moves pre-market. We're in all these lists, guys. SoFi has so much buzz. Let's see media buzz sentiment. Let's take a look at any insider trades we got going. We're in the green, guys. Insider trade, insider trade. Buy, buy, buy. You see all these greens? Positive. Buy, buy. May 23, buy. 5 insiders, 5 buy transactions by 2 insiders, 10 buy transactions by 8 insiders with 1 sell. So, guys, we've had this year, we've had 1, 3, we've had 13, we've had 18 buys by insiders and 3 sells, guys, this year. So everybody who wants to get that narrative, J-Mac, I'm still bullish right there with you, buddy. Bulls on. Let the micro. I can't do a De La Rocha, but in any case, guys, I am not a young, fiery Latino gentleman out to change the world. I am just an aging, chubby, suburban gentleman here trying to make a few bucks, trying to chat at you, trying to bend your ear, trying to parlay. I love how these YouTube guys get your attention. I like Felix, the opposite guy. Felix, Neo, everything's very bad. Like some of these people, it's very, very dramatic, their reactions to some of these stock moves. I'm like, dude, guys, chill, relax, everything's fine. Neo's fine, SoFi's fine, you're fine, I'm fine, we're all fine. Let's just be ourselves. LFML, isn't that band? They go better, faster, stronger. Guys, I am getting really off kilter here. It is 1 more minute left in this live stream. Thank God you guys are off the hook. Guys, SoFi, let me get you a check of the live short interest before we get out the door because we know none of you turds want to pay for Ortex. It's so expensive, but oh, so worth it. I love the site. I'd pay double. It still hasn't updated, so it's absolutely useless. What am I paying for here, guys? In any case, guys, encourage you to listen to the presentation by LaPointe, encourage you to buy the SoFi stock. Remember, I never give you financial advice because I am not licensed or qualified, but with that caveat, I would say buy the SoFi stock. Again, I would never, ever venture to give you financial advice because, oh, it would put me in such legal peril, but buy SoFi. Buy SoFi. Not advice, buy SoFi. And I love how idiots on YouTube think they can do like illegal scams and then just say, I'm not a financial advisor, so I wash my hands of all culpability and responsibility for the things I'm saying and doing. That's not how disclaimers work, guys. I'm allowed to say whatever I want. I'm allowed to give you financial advice. I just have to be transparent, and I can't run pump and dumps, and I can't, pump cryptos that are total scams. But I'm not a Kardashian, so nobody's going to give me $100 million to rip off my fans in crypto scams. I'm not Tom Brady. Okay, I don't divorce supermodels and then go get Frankenstein Botox in France and stem cells injected directly into my testicles so I can play NFL quarterback at a high level when I'm actually 65 years old. Okay. God, stock Karen getting going again. Yeah, Chris, crypto is a scam. Love it. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Let's go SoFi. Thank you, Harry Toe. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, J Mac. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, everybody. C-Bar, Harry Toe, Frenzeki, Friends Yozeki. Great to see you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I'm going to get some actual work done. SoFi, again, coming back strong. up 15 cents or not up to $9.70. We're just about to challenge that 50-day moving average. Let's hope we can break it down. If we do, I think we're going to go back and test 10. Could even maybe get up back around 980, 981 on the close today. Time will tell, guys. You guys have a great day. It's Danny Deals. It's Un Poco Mas for Hurricane Lopez and Stock Karen. Hope you guys get Un Poco Mas today. Have a great day. We will talk at you either later or tomorrow or just as soon as my state of mind allows. Thanks, guys.